So we are going to finish our chapter 2, Capitolo 2, with the last struttura, struttura 2.4, the possessive adjectives. Okay, and we're going to start Capitolo 3 because we need to move forward. Sempre dobbiamo andare avanti. Strategie di comunicazione. Senti, scusa. Senta, scusa, che ora we're going to learn how to tell the time in Italian and other things. And then we're going to move to the vocabulary lessico. Che fai di bello? We in Italian will say, what are you going to do? Che fai di bello? What nice things are you going to do? So that we can talk more about our daily activities and express ourselves much better in Italian, okay? So we're going to get started now with our possessive adjectives, okay? Okay, let's bring our book up and a chart that I made specifically to go through these possessive adjectives, okay? Okay, I don't know if you remember, last week we looked into the possessive adjectives a little superficially because we didn't have a lot of time left during class, but I showed you this chart, and as you can see, there are some empty fields in this chart, and we're going to do a little exercise to get to know the possessive adjectives and how they agree in gender and number when they have to, okay? So just to get started, the possessive, because it belongs to the realm of things that you have, you own, or other people have, or they own, and they are the equivalent in English as my, your, his or her, its and your, our, your, in voi, and their, okay? So let me bring the chart up. Okay, and the lavagna. We're gonna work together with the chart and the lavagna together. Okay, let me make this a little not so, okay, so that we can fit everything on the screen, because I can write some examples as we move on. And as you can see, here we have our usual pattern of how the charts are organized in singolare, maschile, femminile, plurale, maschile, femminile, okay? So these are our possessive adjectives. So the first one, maschile, il mio, okay, my. If I say il mio cane è grande, I'm referring to my dog, okay? It's big, è grande, il mio. Il mio. Now, if you have a dog too, I would say il tuo cane è grande, okay? So we can see it's missing here. So I'm gonna bring it up and put it in, because we're going to move on down. So our, let's see how we do that. Let's see if we talk about our dogs, your dog and my dog. So, cane, singolare maschile. Remember, we've done that many times. Cani would be the plural form. And what would the article that would go before cane? So, il cane is singolare. And remember, plurale, I cani maschili, okay? Now, see how I'm going to change that to il nostro cane, okay? That's the way it expresses our, nostro, would be I nostri cani. I'm gonna put I nostri here. Il vostro cane. Okay, now let's continue here with the feminine. Let's see how we change il mio from maschile to femminile. Okay, let's look for a femminile noun. Casa, la casa, okay? Then see how it expresses my house. La mia casa è grande. Mia. La mia. Okay. Now you can see a pattern here already. Il mio, la mia. Remember that we always, these are in agreement, okay? La mia. Now, la tua casa è grande. La tua casa è grande. Your house is big. La tua casa è grande. Okay, let's put tua in the chart. Oh, we did already. La tua casa, okay? And let's go look for more examples here. We need to fill up here. Okay, let's go to the femminile. Le mie. Let's look for a noun. My cats. Le mie gatte. Because gatto is maschile, gatte is femminile. And see how everything is in agreement. The article together with the possessive adjective and the noun. Le mie gatte. Here it is, le mie. Now, if I'm talking about your cats, look at here. Okay. Let's see how we can do that. Le tue gatte. Le tue gatte. Because look, it goes from tuo to tue plural. And then tua singular, tue plural. Le tue gatte. Let's bring le tue here. Okay. Now let's continue filling this up. His cat. His cat would be il suo. You have it here, il suo. Il suo cane. La sua. Then here would be la sua femminile. La sua gatta. La sua gatta. La sua gatta. Now, if he has several dogs, it would be I suoi cani. I suoi cani. I suoi cani. And if she had several cats, it would be le sue gatte. So again, see how all of these are in agreement, but not always, and we're going to come to that in a second. I nostri, la nostra, femminile singolare. Oh, un attimino, i nostri, this should go here. Il nostro, our. You and I have a dog. We did this at the beginning. Let's do it again. Il nostro cane. Femminile. La nostra gatta, if we have a cat. Femminile together. La nostra gatta. Plurale, if we have more than one dog together, we would say I nostri cani. And if we had several cats together, or more than one, le nostre gatte femminili. Le nostre gatti. No, that's our, you and I. Your, plural. Okay, il vostro. So, femminile, how would it change from il vostro to the femminile form? Well, I'm looking at a pattern everywhere, and I would probably decide that it's this one here, la vostra. La vostra. Now, if you and a group of people own a house, I would say la vostra casa, because it's plural. La vostra casa. If you and the rest of your family have several dogs, I would say I vostri cani. I vostri cani. And here it is. And you see the same agreement pattern. I vostri cani. Okay? And then what would be then for the femminile plural, second person plural? Le vostre. So let's say that you and your family own several houses. That would be le vostre case. So we just finished. Oh, and we have their, and look, it doesn't change at all. It stays loro, loro, loro. La loro casa, their house. Il loro cane, their dog. La loro, I'm going to start this from the beginning again, okay? Il loro cane, their dog. La loro casa, their house. I loro cani, their dogs. Le loro case, their homes, okay? So now we filled up the chart, and now we are going to look at some sentences in the book and see how we fill in the blank fields, okay? And I believe the book should be here. No. Yeah, the book is here. Okay, let's look at it for a second. That's my chart. This is, oh no, this is, okay. Okay. Bring the book up. Ah, here's the book. Okay, I just got everything we need up on the screen, and let's continue. Okay, I want you to look at this. To clearly specify the possessor of something, you can use D of plus the name of the person. Let's look at the first example here. Il cane di Marcella è grande. Okay, il cane di Marcella è grande. So how do we use the possessive adjective? Okay, let's see. Il cane di Marcella è grande. So her dog is big, okay? Let's see if I can get this correct accent here. Il cane di Marcella è grande. Okay. Il cane di Marcella è grande. Mm-hmm. So it's her dog who is big. So we would look, il suo cane è grande, ok? Il suo cane. Il suo cane è grande. Let's look at the second example. La macchina di Roberto è rossa. Roberto has a red car. And la macchina is femminile, singolare, and Roberto is second person, no, third person singular. So it would be his car is red. That would be la sua macchina è grande. Okay. La sua macchina è grande. Ah, rossa. Rossa. Okay. Now let's look at other examples that we can start filling up the adjective, the possessive adjectives here. Choose the appropriate possessive adjective to complete the sentence. Ho molti libri nello zaino. So we already know we're talking about ourselves. I have. Ho molti. Io ho. So io ho molti libri nello zaino. Mm-hmm. Blank, libri sono pesanti. The books are heavy. So we have the options here. We know that it's plural, mm-hmm, and libro is masculine. We know that. So libri is plural, maschile. Mm-hmm. So plural maschile would be, we know this is femminile. We can tell that this is singolare. Let me move this here. It would be il mio libro è pesante. This is femminile, so it is not in agreement. La mia does not agree. So we just have this one left. I miei libri sono pesanti. My books are heavy. Let's see. And here it is. It's maschile, plurale. I miei libri sono pesanti. Okay. Let's write that down. I miei libri sono pesanti. Okay. Let's look at the second example here. Io e Sandro abbiamo tante amiche. So io e Sandro, that's we, okay? Have many friends. Amiche sono molto simpatiche. They are very nice and agreeable, okay? So we know amiche, it's plural and it's femminile because it comes from amica, singolare femminile, to amiche, plurale femminile. Mm-hmm. Io e Sandro abbiamo tante amiche, many girlfriends. So we, our girlfriends are very simpatiche, very nice and agreeable. Mm-hmm. So our would be le nostre, because it's plurale femminile, amiche, okay? Le nostre amiche sono molto simpatiche. Mm-hmm. Le nostre amiche sono molto simpatiche. Numero 3, Margherita e Sandro. Pay attention how different is numero 2 from numero 3, because numero 2 says io e Sandro, that's you and I, or myself and Sandro, okay? But numero 3 is Margherita e Salvatore, 2 other people. I'm not involved in this sentence, okay? And neither are you. So let's see. Margherita e Salvatore hanno un gatto. Gatto ha 12 anni. Margherita and Salvatore have a cat. And the cat is 12 years old. So, gatto is maschile o femminile? Right, it's maschile. Is it singular or plural? It is singular. So, would be maschile, singolare. Their cat. Il loro gatto ha 12 anni. Okay, let's look at numero 4. And again, each one is giving you a particular person here on the chart, either a singular or plural, okay? Either it involves you and somebody else, it's just you, it's just me, it's us, or it's them. Okay, let's look at that again. Tu e Giancarlo avete pochi compiti stasera. You and Giancarlo have few homework assignments this evening, stasera, ok? Compiti sono anche facili. The homework assignments are also easy, okay? You and Giancarlo. So that involves you and somebody else. So be your, il vostro. Vostro. But compiti, it's plural. So we need to use the plural form, I vostri, because compiti is plural, but it's also maschile, compito, okay? So compito is assignment, here singolare, singolare maschile, singolare maschile. Compiti, it's maschile, plurale. So we need the maschile plurale form. I loro compiti sono anche facili. Let's write it down. I loro compiti sono anche facili. Numero 5. Alessia ha un problema. Alessia has a problem. Passaporto è scaduto. Scaduto means expired. So Alessia has a problem. Her passport has expired. Her passport, okay? So that's third person singular, her passport. And we know that passaporto is singolare maschile, okay? Because ends in O, okay? So would be il suo passaporto è scaduto. Let's write that down. Il suo passaporto è scaduto. Her passport has expired. So don't get like, oh my God, this is too much, because it isn't. If you look at the chart carefully, you will see that almost everything is in agreement, except for loro, which always stays the same, and for miei, tuoi, e suoi, the masculine forms plural of the possessive adjective. I miei, my, plural. I tuoi, your, plural. I suoi, their, plural, okay? So look at this chart, and now that you have the chart, I'm gonna send it to you in a separate attachment. I want you to also practice and, you know, put up a few sentences like we just did, following the pattern here. Like, for example, the first one is first person singular, io, o. This is io e Sandro, Sandro and I. This is Margherita Salvatore, two separate people, and so on. I want you to do one sentence on your own, okay?